Alrighty, what's going on, friends? This is Silver Sticks here with another video. This is going to be a quick one today. I just wanted to go over a few little slip-ups I've done in my videos and correct any misinformation I may have put out. I never want to be someone who can't admit when they're wrong or can't laugh at themselves every once in a while. So without further ado, here's 4 random video corrections. One of the newer additions to Universal Studios as well as Islands of Adventure was the inclusion of the now famed Wonderful World of Harry Potter. Right, so if you caught that, I mentioned the Wonderful World of Harry Potter. Well, in real life it's the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, so I was just flat out wrong. I really don't know where my head was for this. I think I was just talking really fast, so it kind of just slipped out the wrong way, but really unexcusable and just weird. The Wonderful World of Harry Potter doesn't even sound good. Come on now. The only real downside to this ride in its current state is, of course, the Yeti being set to A mode, where he remains stationary with strobe lights. Wrong, 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 wrong. And out of probably all of these that I've messed up, this is the one that really bothers me. Because my picture on YouTube, my profile picture, is the Disco Yeti. So how could I mess this up? Out of everything I should know, it's B mode. The Yeti is in B mode. That's Disco Yeti. A mode would mean he's moving all around and it's completely functional. I wish it was A mode, but the Yeti is in B mode. This has haunted me ever since I uploaded it, and I regret it wholeheartedly. Out of every fact, this should be one that I can whip like that, and it really irritates me because in my script I wrote B mode, but I still said A mode. It still came out as A mode. I don't know if I'm dyslexic or what, but it came out as A mode, but I can promise you the Yeti is in B mode. So definitely make sure your bag is small enough to fit in the Universal Locker on those more intense coasters, which they do rent out free. They're approximately 9.5 inches wide by 11.5 inches high by 17 inches deep. Alrighty, so this next one's not really a mess up on my part, but I still figured I should mention it. About a week after I uploaded this video mentioning the lockers and the sizes, Universal went and changed their lockers, so now the ones that I mentioned are about $2 for every single ride you go on, which is pretty ridiculous if you ask me. They still have free lockers, but now they're about the size of a mail slot, so I have to recommend if you're going to bring anything to the park at all, bring it in like a drawstring bag or a fanny pack as I mentioned in that video. Just something that you're going to be able to fit in a mail slot. Bring some really light clothes. I don't know why Universal did this, but it really messed me up right as I was trying to make just a simple tips video, and I still get messed up. But again, not really my mistake, but thanks Universal for making it my mistake. But until that day, if it ever may come, there's still a marking in stone on the walk up to the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train of the Nautilus as a small Easter egg for fans who remember a time not so long ago. So yes, my number one mistake comes from my newest video. Yes, I'm an expert, thank you. I mentioned that the Nautilus Easter egg carving in the rock can be found in the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train queue. Well, that's completely false. It's in the Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid queue. Again, not sure where my mind was. In the paragraph I wrote in the script for this section, I did write that 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was eventually replaced by the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, so I would guess my mind was already on it, but oh man, do I have just a permanent power of making myself look as stupid as possible, and I really succeeded on this one, making it easily the number one mistake on my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And that's not even mentioning the fact that I pointed the arrow at the outline of the Nautilus to try to kind of point out, like, you know, how to draw it with your finger, but the arrow really just looks like it's pointing at the middle of it and has really no rhyme or reason. This whole section was such a mistake in general. I am so upset with myself, but it is pretty funny, so it's all good. So yeah, folks, that was just a few mistakes I made here on my channel that I just couldn't let go and had to talk about and correct, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. I don't know, maybe you did, maybe you didn't, maybe it was really boring for you, who knows. I really just made it for myself to be able to say, hey, I did correct myself, you can't say I didn't, so yeah, but anyway gang, on that note, this is Silver Stick signing out. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace.